Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be covering our palm strike. Now a palm strike is very much like a reverse punch where we have our good stance locked in. With the reverse punch we rotate forward and we hit with the elbow up in line with the center line of the body and the shoulder down. We don't want to lift that shoulder. So we're doing that today, but we're doing it with our hand open. So with our good stance here, I'm going to be doing this from a walking stance today. You can absolutely do this from a fighting stance. There are other stances you can do it from, but today we're going to work from a walking stance. So toes are forward, weight is centered, knees are slightly bent, hands are up. Now, I want you to think about drawing a straight line from your pinky to the center of your body as far out as you can reach without pushing your shoulder forward, okay? I also want you to think about keeping your fingers glued together. This is really important that they're not splayed out like this so that they don't catch on clothing or other body parts. And keeping your thumb in. Sometimes your thumb will come out, but today I want you to keep your thumb in. The second thing I want you to think about is a push-up. When you do a push-up, your elbows have to stay in line primarily with your palms. You're going to do exactly the same thing with your palm strike. Think about pulling your hand back, putting your thumb into your own armpit, and pushing forward. It's a little different than a punch because the punch is going to rotate, which allows that elbow to come straight up. With the palm strike, you're not rotating the hand. So instead, you're just going to open, lift the elbow so that it's going to be right behind your palm, and push straight forward. Now, your striking surface isn't up here like it would be for a high five. In fact, when you hit, it shouldn't sound like a slap. Your striking surface is going to be down here at the base of the palm. Okay, I'm going to scoot up a little bit so you can see that. Right along in here, there's a nice hard surface. You want to try to line up the end bones of your arm here with the palm of your hand. If you hit up here, this compresses and it's very unpleasant. If you miss, well, you miss. So instead, you want to hit with the base of that palm. Again, you're going to lift and push. Now, you notice the hip rotation. This is important. In some cases, you may even push off with the back foot if you're looking for a little more power. What I don't want to see, and you shouldn't do for your own safety, is overextending and leaning forward, putting your body at risk of falling off balance should you miss your target or should they be able to parry that strike. Instead, you're going to be standing in a nice stable stance. You're going to slightly rotate your hips back and boom, strike in. There are a couple of other angles that you can hit with this. You can go sideways, coming from the hip, going into the body, and you can go downward into the the lower abdominal area with the palm. Primarily, we'll be focusing on the straight palm strike. So there's your palm strike. Make sure that you have a good stance. Make sure that your elbow always follows your palm and goes straight out. Good extension. Don't over rotate. All right. Hope that really helps. Train hard.